Hi, it's Dave Diegelman with Equity Real Estate. Welcome to our February 2024 market update for real estate in southern Utah. And let's dive into the numbers. We're going to look at the sold listings month by month. You can see they peaked in May, and June, and then have been on a decline and through January. This is actually normal. Our marketplace starts picking up in February and usually does peak May or June and then starts declining. If we look at the active listings, you can see that they peaked in October and they've been on a decline, and they will start to increase as well. In fact, they already have. Let's look at the new listings coming on the market. You can see a drastic climb from the beginning of or the end of December through January, and we will expect that to continue to rise. And let's look at the sold median sales price. That's jumped all over. This doesn't really have any bearing on the market as far as a particular house. This is just kind of across the board what has been selling. The trend is going upwards. So you can see last year at this time, it was at about 469,000. Right now it's at 535,000. Absorption rate in months, that currently is at 3.73 months. Healthy marketplace. Last year it was right around 4 months. Sold to list ratio, last year at this time it was 93.6%, and surprisingly right now it's 95.2%. This has been up, and this is important because this often will signify what's going on in the next few months. Days on market, last year at this time we were at 73.4 days. Right now we're at 74.9 days. I anticipate that the days on the market will start dropping, but it could be a month or two before it does. So very stable, healthy marketplace. Price volume. Let's look at, get this to the sold sale volume. This is how much in millions we have per month of sold listings. And interestingly, there's been a lot more kind of higher end home sales, but less volume on the individual units. We'll kind of see that down below. But let's look at the price volume right now. We're at, in January, we were at 203 million. And last year, at the end of February, we were at 168 million. So we've had a slight uptick of that. Let's look down at the different price categories of the solds. So these are the different categories that are broken down, and you can see the biggest category still remains at 500 to 750. This year, or this month rather, there's been 82 closings in that range. Last year, it was at 67, so you can see an uptick there. And then the next area that we're going to look at is the 750 to a million. And this year, it's at 36 units. Last year, it was at 20 units during the month of January. So we see an uptick there as well. The million to 2 million, we've had a very strong marketplace in that. I sort of predicted that a couple of months ago, but the $1 to $2 million area is, we had 25 closings for the month of February or January, and last year we had 27. So we look at the numbers down here, 400 to 450, 22, 450 to 499, 25. And both of those are an uptick from last year. So it's kind of interesting. Interest rates dropped just a little bit. They're in the 6s as I speak. And that helped out our marketplace incredibly, especially coming from the low 8s just a couple of months ago. So active listings on the market right now, the biggest category is actually 500 to 750. And then second from that is 750 to a million. The third category is 1 to 2 million. So it's kind of interesting where St. George and the inventory is coming on and where the sales are. It's definitely grown into more of a luxury market as our median house price has gone up to over $550,000. You can see more of the details of this report on the link that's below, and please hit the subscribe button. God bless you and have a prosperous 2024. I want to remind you all that the St. George Parade of Homes is coming up this month, February 2024, between the 16th and the 24th. This is always a huge event. It brings 40 to 60,000 people into the St. George area, so have some patience with that. But you will get to see some of the just showcase homes of the different builders that we have in the area. There's approximately 30 that will be on the market, and I will put a link in the notes below so you can see that, where to find the information on tickets. And I also usually do a video of the showcase homes that I review.